Hi, I'm IVK, and this is my new section, Living LyfStyled, where I share with you short reflections of building lifestyle and financial freedom in real time. Today, we got our living room table, and we could finally get rid of the makeshift table that we had going on. We had taken the outside patio coffee table and placed it inside while we were searching for a suitable table for that space. The space is quite large, so not all tables were suitable. We went through about 3 different tables just to find this one. And finally, we have something that works. Something that is more naturally shaped and doesn't have sharp edges because we do have a little one and he plays around the table the whole time. It's very close to his playing space. So we wanted to make it safe for him. And in the meantime, while we were struggling to actually find a table that works for that space, we ended up using the patio table, but it had sharp edges, so we duct taped it off and made it safer for our child during that time. And the solution that we found worked for a while. But that's because life doesn't always work in a perfect line, right? So finding solutions as you are building your freedom is part of the journey. As my husband and I were assembling the table and our child thinking that he's helping out and just totally disturbing us by climbing on the table while we are working, at the back of my mind, I kept thinking that, you know what? Actually, freedom isn't just about the financial milestones. It's about all the progress that you make in the meantime, such as creating a space that supports the systems that you are developing for your lifestyle-driven freedom. And this one was, for me personally, a small progress in the right way. Building lifestyle freedom for us at home in our space where we can feel that everything that we are building is supporting the lifestyle that we want, the freedom that we strive for, and we don't have to escape our lives. We don't have to escape our house, but we look forward to being here because this is where we feel nourished and grow and also feel free. So my first wing, that long part, was this side. So building this lifestyle freedom is about reclaiming the spaces. Today, we reclaimed the living room space. And it's about building those systems around the house so that you are able to function better as a family, but also function better for yourself. Build the habits that you want around that space, make it functional to build those habits, and start that system. In the end, this should work for us and not against us. When we finally carried the garden table out onto the patio and sat down and just looked at what we had accomplished in that short moment, it wasn't just a tick box that yes, this is now done. It was actually a shift. It was yet another step towards building lifestyle-driven freedom because this is the life that we want to live. This is how we want to shape the systems around our house. And we are building a life that we don't want to escape from. We are building a life that works for us. Designing systems and creating spaces that make that possible is an important part of that journey. This supports our growth instead of stalling it for some other day. You know what? You don't have to wait for those big goals to feel free. You can start creating freedom in small steps today. Because every system that you build, every small space that you reclaim and make yours, every step actually is progress towards building that lifestyle-driven freedom that you aspire for. And that on its own is actually freedom. We aren't building a life that we want to run away from. We are building a life that we feel free in, that we can fully grow in, and that supports everything that we're trying to accomplish right now, right here. Subscribe so that you don't miss out on any part that I share about this journey of building lifestyle and financial freedom.